There comes a day in camper building when you finally have to enclose your box. Today is that day. It's a big, big day. Let's take a look. I am super excited about this day. This is a big milestone in camper building because the box is finally enclosed, right? Got a door on it, got garage doors on it, windows, skylights, all that's in. Yeah, so it's a big day. I am super thrilled. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Right? Look at that. Is that just a beautiful door or what? Come take a closer look. Yes, indeed. I am so excited to be at this phase now, building out my Expedition Camper, video number 88 of this build series. And of course, start out as a bare chassis, building a custom composite camper, and of course, making it fully enclosed. But then I had to start cutting some holes in it, like for an entry door and for the garage doors, and framing those out. So now that those doorways are open, we actually got to fill them up. And so we fill them up with this nice, big, beautiful European Expedition Camper entry door with 5-point locking, beautiful custom handle. Yes, but before putting in this entry door, there's a few things that happen. Getting all these end caps all covered up and the marker lights all put in their place, and also the shower pan put in, because it's just easier to do that before putting the entry door in, make sure we aren't scratching up the entry door in any way. But now that shower pan's in there, now it's time to get this entry door installed. So let's pull this out. Let's get it glued up. Hey, John, ready for us to pull this out?
He's going to do the top first.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
You two guys.
I think we got it now. You can set her down. Yep, that's good. Good job. Okay. I am going to just leave that suction cup on there. And of course, this all starts with cleaning up all the edges and then applying a whole lot of adhesive sealant all the way around the flange of the door. Down the last two here. Then I'll come back in and just do a double check on everything.
Yeah,
So what made you decide not to have a window on this?
It's because it's my shower. I don't want to have to like squeegee it or put a blind on it. You know, because it is a shower window.
Because they're not operable windows or anything, right?
They're not, but I still like squeegee and put a blind on it just for privacy. I guess you don't have
put
to.
a film, you can put a...
Yeah, I could put like a one-way film or something. You're saying? Sure.
So if it wasn't your shower, would you put a window on the door?
Yeah. Yeah, I probably would. Okay. You're right. And I do have a skylight that'll bring the light into the shower. But you know, yeah, if it was an entry door, I'd love to have a window on it. But I'm gonna have cameras that are gonna look down each side, the rear. Hey Rob.
Yeah.
Would you do me a quality check on the
icing?
sealant, on the icing, on my frosting job?
Good.
All right, cool.
So that last little bit of movement, that was me pulling inward on this. So I'm going to put a little more tension inward right when I start.
Yeah.
And the suction cup worked fine?
Yeah, oh, it's awesome.
Good. Okay, great.
Well, nothing's going to move as fast now with all this on there.
We're going to have to keep
We're not going to
pushing.
be able to just pop it like
That's right. We'll just have to keep pushing. And it is sticky, so it will probably grip. And then like Rob said, I got some tape here. We can tape it. Yeah. There's some tape in there too, right? No, you keep it in there. And that way you've got some in there, because you could always tape in the flange to the walls or around the framing in here. Yeah. You know, just to kind of pull it from the inside as well, just to keep from falling out. And of course, most that's going to be useful really higher up, but just to make sure it doesn't, start tilting away, right? I know it's well gooped. It's gonna splooge out on that side.
Why? Because this holds the doorway or something.
Water.
Why one side?
Leading edge into the wind.
Oh, leading edge. Oh, yeah.
That's all.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. So I mean, if there's going to be any pressure from water leak, it's just going to be on that side into a driving rain. Yeah.
Good.
Thanks.
You got a lot here.
I got a lot. You could always wipe a little more in here or something too. On the flat part of the flange. I mean, the vertical part of the flange or something if you want, just to wipe that away. And then you guys either wear your gloves, your work gloves, or wear rubber gloves.
Yeah.
At least we're going to grip at the bottom. And I'm going to go. I'm thinking I'm not going to get any goop on.
Yeah, just on the back side.
Yeah, mostly maybe.
And when we push this in, just be careful. I think we're going to see splooge out, particularly on this side. Probably a little bit on the top and the bottom. We'll just say all sides, right? So just be
I think there's a good chance of it. All over the place.
Everybody ready? Are we good?
Yep. Do you have the yellow guy yet? Are you holding?
I am not yet.
Watch your air filter.
I got it now, Rob.
Okay.
Casey is gonna hit the air filter at that angle.
Go forward.
Come
to the-
Yeah, we
Forward on
gotta
the
stand
front.
it up more,
Towards me.
and we gotta drop our end here.
That'll work.
And then
Okay,
here,
go on up, Case.
Oh, okay. Okay, thanks, John.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay. You guys guide.
Okay, same problem. Hang on a sec.
Oh shit! Oh
Just
no.
keeps going there.
Okay, so Rob, you want to grab that
Yeah, let's
ladder
go.
and hold me.
Oh, yeah,
grab that ladder there.
come out there.
Yeah, just don't push it.
Yeah.
You know. Or if you got any in your hands or gloves, just
I have
just-
none on me, so.
Great. If you do, just don't touch it. Just clean it up, because otherwise it just starts getting everywhere. And as we can Colby gets set up here, or I'll get up. If you want to grab this handle just to make sure it's stable.
So, Case, if you can take a hand
Yeah.
over the roof.
Uh-huh.
I'm using the rack, so I got a good handle.
Okay.
That way you can push in and just put, don't jostle, just put constant pressure.
Good.
And
Is it okay if I work on areas down here too?
yes,
Yeah, just work on the frame.
it's most successful with this stuff to not do jerky motions, but to do
Just
constant
constant.
pressure.
Yeah.
Because it'll slowly just kind of move out of the
We
way.
can also push in this wall back here. Now I'm seeing where we're bowed out at the door handle on the rear edge here. And so John, if there's a place where you can pull by relocating your suction cup,
This door handle.
yeah, it's basically at the door handle on the flange. On the outside, we're still bowed, so you can pull
Oh,
on
and
that
that's
flange.
not where it was going before, up here.
It's right in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where
Not the
that's where the
bowing handle.
wall's bowed in.
And it may just be that.
But,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah,
wasn't
well-
this far down though, I think it was more
Yeah.
It was
from here above, wasn't it? Like from the blue above?
And with that, just a lot of pressure to push all that adhesive sealant and smooth it all the way around the frame and get the frame fully sealed and connected to the camper body all the way around. It just took a few of us to lift that door up into place and get it all pushed into place and nicely sealed up.
There is almost enough access here, you could do a finger bead and just run it down.
That's true.
on
Even
this
just
side.
doing that will
On
do
this
it.
side,
Yes,
at least,
it
yeah.
will, you're right. There's enough goop, yeah. Now I'll tell you, the instructions they have on their website under their like support / downloads or whatever is it. And that's the same as it's been since I've ordered these like 6 to 12 months ago.
Yeah, I was not impressed with that.
It's very unimpressive.
Yeah, Outbound's nice, it's like full CAD, everything,
Yes.
I was like, I like this.
And I reached out to MAD multiple times for support and help.
Yeah.
Nothing. They shipped my skylight without any struts, and even the attachment mechanism, they've never ever have bothered to
Here, Case, let me.
get back to me. I got a lot of
I'm
group
just
here.
gonna pull the tape away from
Yeah.
That'd be great.
So you can-
Thank you. Yeah, I can scoop around this edge here.
you. You can get it.
Corner,
and then
yeah.
You can pull it back.
Hey John, did you tape a little bit on the inside there? Yeah. Cool. So it's being held in some on the inside, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
Great.
I think right now, because with the amount of goop I can see on the inside, I think it's locked in there.
Yeah.
It-
This tape can't go back on.
I like their windows, and you can obviously get a good view of them here, and the skylights are all nice. Just like I said, I've now kind of created my own little strut mechanism, for the rear skylight. The front one had everything I needed. It's nothing terrible,
They didn't
but
end up sending you something?
no, I've asked them. I mean, I probably sent them a dozen emails, and I got a couple emails back out of the dozen I sent, saying, yeah, we'll send you something. Never ever. Let's pull this out. Let's get him glued up. Hey, John,
I'm
ready for us to pull
Yep.
this out?
I'm gonna push a little bit to get started.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yes.
And with that, the door we lifted out of place or lowered it out of place from its test fit, and then we went ahead and gooped it up, and that's is now before we go ahead and pull it back inside and pull it and push it into its place.
Yeah, just don't push it. Yeah.
I'm gonna move the suction cup and try it.
Well, if it got this far down now, I think it's more.
And you can see here my buddy John was really working hard, pulling on the suction cup, pulling the door in all the way around the perimeter of it, really getting a lot of pressure on the 80/20 cabinet framing and pulling that door in to make sure we had a nice, solid, and continuous connection of the flange of the door all the way around the exterior of the camper.
There's no way to grab the flange, so I'm just pulling on the suction cup on the door.
And I've talked about this adhesive sealant before. It is amazing, incredibly strong and tacky stuff to hold this pretty heavy door and hold all the way in there without any pressure of it pulling out. But John went ahead and did put some masking tape, and this is again just painter's tape taped to the flange and around the inside. Just make sure it had no movement or anything like that while we were moving around the camper until it got perfectly set in place.
I know we still got, this just went on literally like an hour ago, all right? So I still have some tape here, just protection, just kind of help hold in place, just to be sure, even though it's completely stuck in place, it ain't going anywhere. The stickiness of this adhesive sealant will hold it in place. It's got a lot of tack to it, but it looks great. There's still, I need to come back over it and re-clean up all the outsides, re-seal it all up, but there's so much goop inside this flange here, between this flange. It is held on. It has got tremendous amount of strength. It is no way it's coming out. Already opened the door, opened and closed it. It opens and closes beautifully. It is really, it's a piece of art. It's a gorgeous door. I will give definitely credit to Motorcraft Adventure Developments for building such a beautiful expedition camper door. It is absolutely worthy of any expedition camper, and certainly worthy of my expedition camper here in the making. And this is a big step because now it's fully enclosed and I only have a little bit more on the inside to finish framing out, and then it's really all just like finishing or doing all the wiring and the plumbing and getting all the finishes and stuff, and there's still a lot to do, but at least now she's enclosed. I just want to stand back and just look at it because it looks great. And so with the garage doors built, the windows in, the skylights in, now this entry door, which is the last thing I've been waiting on. Been waiting to do this because I want to make sure, one, I wasn't going to scratch it on the taking stuff in and out. Also, larger things like the washer and dryer, the big refrigerator, and the dual big refrigerators, carrying those in and out, like those are barely fit through the door. If it was installed, so more room to get them installed without the door and just with the cut opening. And also the door's not in the way, swung open, whatever, in a holding its open place in the way while doing this. So now it's just like, it's nice having that. It was nice having that out while doing this build out. Now that's in, yes, it's going to be in the way and I'll have to worry about scratching it, but now there's fewer things to go in. All the big stuff's in. So it's a big day. I'm excited. Yahoo. Keep moving along here and getting this thing built out and out on the road using it. All right, I am so excited. I just woke up and let's go take a look at the camper. Let's see the progress. Let's see what happened here. Let's go check it out. Come on with me. I'm excited. Let's see. Let's hope there's a door that's actually still in the camper. Okay. Let's go see. Is there a door there? Can you guys see? Is it in the place? It's not leaning out? Let's take a look. Come on. Yes! Yes! There it is! That's the door! It's in! Oh yeah, look at that. Doesn't she look just beautiful? Oh man, it looks beautiful. Oh, it's great. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. We're in there. Yeah, the adhesive sealant's still tacky around the outside here. It's well skinned over. It only takes about 30 minutes for it to skin over. But it is all in there. Now we just have to come back in. I have to clean it all up. Make sure I got good adhesive sealant everywhere. Alright. Let's try it out. You ready? Here we go. Ooh. Woo! Oh yeah, that's a beauty. Is that a great sound or what? You not hear it again? Do you hear that? Hear those seals? And then the seal come back up again. Alright, you can see the pins here on the locks. Very, very nicely built. This is the locking mechanism. So you add these three additional pins. And that's unlocked, of course. So there it is. Isn't that a great sound? So yeah, so 3 pins in the, call it unlocked position, and 6 when it's locked. This thing is, it's secure. It is tough. This is a very awesome, solid door. Oh, you want to see the inside? Okay, let's go take a look at the inside. All right, let's go. Gonna go nice and gently here. Ooh. All right, almost myself in. There she be. This is the inside. So obviously the interior here will also be trimmed out. It's really made for a, call it a little bit thicker wall panel. But it'll all be trimmed out here, sealed up, all the way around. Cabinetry and stuff will butt right up against this flange or frame here. You see you got a nice big stainless steel hinge all the way down. Incredible thickness here. You can see this is about this section of the panel, the insulated panel here, is probably almost 3 inches thick, 2.5, and then you got another inch here, this whole solid flange material all the way around. So from the inside, bam, right? You hear that? Like I'm shaking, rattling something down the camper here. It's really, really nice. Really nice. Oh shoot, this ladder's not in a great spot. Ooh. Okay, there we go. That's the door. All right, let's get this baby back in there. There it is. Let's give this some time to seal up. I got to work on some drawings and designs for the pass-through doors, a slide-up door on the camper side, and a sliding door on the cab side. Got to work up those drawings, and also for my under-storage boxes here and my slide-out entry, and so I can get those parts cut and get ready to be installed. While this is gluing up over the next few days, so I'm going to give the camper a little bit of a rest, give my hands and me a rest while I do some drawing and some ordering of parts and things like that. But this is a big day. Making progress. Doors are going in. Yahoo! Thank you for watching. There's a lot still to come. Building out this DIY expedition camper.
Yeah, I'm so grateful to get this door installed. It is a beautiful door, and I'm just excited to have it installed. This camper is now getting all finished up, at least on the outside, which is just awesome. And this door now just needs to be sealed up, which I'm doing right now, just going all around to make sure I have a good, solid seal all the way around the door on the outside to make sure it's completely airtight and watertight. And of course, fully sealed in there. I waited till that sealant got cured up around the flange before I went ahead and came back in another day, and we're doing that now and sealing this up all the way around. And now this is all sealed up, it's time to get on with finishing up the interior of the cabinet framing and installing this big electrical system and a bunch more to get this camper finished and out and rolling. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing to my channel. There's certainly a lot to come, including the very last little bit of this cabinet framing to finish up and building out this big electrical system, get everything connected up, those big cables and the big relays and battery switches and all that, and a lot more coming. So thank you again for watching, subscribing, and do share with others as well. Lots coming up in this DIY expedition camper build.